Yo, what up, anglers? Let's talk about the new moon in Scorpio. So the moon entered Scorpio at about noon on Thursday, and it'll be, Lord, I hate being sweaty. These lights be hot, my God. Scorpio fifth house, the moon's in my fifth house, the house of light. Ain't that something? But the moon enters Scorpio at about noon on Thursday. It'll be in Scorpio until about 5 a.m. on Sunday, tomorrow. But a Scorpio moon, money, paychecks, other people's money, taking out loans, debt, divorce, funerals, death, marriage. I think I said divorce. The birth organs, birth, baby showers, investigating things, hiding, having to look for something. The moon rules motherhood. So moms having to find their kids, moms investigating their kids, kids investigating their mothers, issues involving money between mothers and children. But now with any Scorpio transit, you have to look at Pluto, and Pluto is in Capricorn. Pluto is wrapping things up at 29 degrees Capricorn. So with this Scorpio moon transit, a new moon in Scorpio, with the sun and Mercury in Scorpio, we're definitely going to hear about parents passing away, grandparents passing away. You may have some issues with money and managers at work. We're going to be thinking about how much money we're spending and our debt as it pertains to everything we're managing at one time. Scorpio is sextile Capricorn. Scorpio is a will, an inheritance. Capricorn is the assets. Capricorn is the government. Okay, Scorpio and Capricorn work very well together. Scorpio is other people's money. Capricorn is management. Okay, you manage other people's money. You manage the money you get from other people. But parental death, money management, talking about assets, wills, inheritances, having maybe family rivalries over money, some secrets about money coming out. And then a new moon sets off a new 30-day cycle in your life, okay? A new moon to full moon is 15 days, and then it goes from full back to new in 15 days. So it goes from new moon to new moon in 30 days. You have to know some astronomy to learn astrology because they work in tandem. A new moon literally sets off new cycles, but a new moon in Scorpio, new money cycles, new death cycles, new love cycles. You might have met you a bae. You might have got a divorce, okay? You might have started investigating something, investigating your mom. The moon was square Mars in Cancer. And Scorpio typically trines Cancer. But when you have something in early Scorpio and late Cancer, they can be square, which causes more tension. So some tension with your mother, with the home and money, home and mom, home and investigations, home and death. Some people lost their mother really quickly, unfortunately. Some people, and that's a cycle, you know? And yes, it takes way more than 30 days to get over a death. But you think about the funeral and the proceedings, after 30 days, you're sitting in grief. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, new death cycles, new money cycles, dealing with the paycheck and a job, having to get a new job, losing some money, having some money come in. Remember, Uranus is in Taurus, so as the moon moves through Scorpio, it's going to oppose Uranus in Taurus. And that could be losing a job just like that, getting a job just like that, getting some money just like that. And let me tell you, that Thursday when the moon moved into Scorpio, that was the day. Because I cussed this lady into the ground at the Mexican grocery store. And I don't like to act like that, but baby, don't do me, okay? Especially women. Women think they can bully men. So I'm standing there trying to order my food, right? I'm at the Mexican meat counter about to order my chicken. This woman comes up, she walks into the store, walks to the back, and just stands right in front of me, okay? So the man hadn't come to take our order yet, but I'm thinking in my head, I said, bitch, if you knew me, you wouldn't say shit when he comes over here to take our order, okay? So she's standing in front of me. He comes over there. Now he sees me. Men are very gentle creatures. He sees me, but he directs his attention to her. There were two men, me and another Mexican guy. He directs his attention toward her, and she starts trying to order. And I say, what are you doing? So I at her. She tries to order again. I say, baby, if you knew me, you would shut the hell up because ain't nobody ordering shit. This is principle. You're not going to do it. I'm not your brother. I'm not your husband. And she started trying to talk in Spanish. I said, blah, 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 blah. I don't give a damn. Move. You ain't ordering nothing. You do not wield. I could feel the energy of destitution and survival. I said, you wield your feminine energy like this to try to survive, but it's not going to happen today, baby. Move. And she was standing right in front of the chicken I needed to order. I could barely even squeeze in between her and the glass because by this time she had moved. So I'm trying to make my order and I'm trying to go over there to show him what I want. And she's still standing there. I said, move. And she backs up and then, she walks away to the other side of the counter. Women transform into men. My feminine energy is diabolical. And when women try that, the man comes out of them and they be like, whatever. So she moves. So all of a sudden, while I'm trying to order my chicken, I hear from behind me, you need to fucking respect women. Okay. I turn around. I said, I do respect women, but bitches like you get done in. And we start screaming at, you need to respect women. I said, fuck you, you destitute-minded cunt. You're facilitating another woman's disrespect and lack of consideration, but you don't even realize that because you're a toxic, low-vibrational piece of shit-ass bitch. You're not a woman. You're a bitch, and that's your fucking problem. I don't respect bitches like you, and we are going back and forth. If she expects me to stop, I can tell because I'm a man. I overpowered the fuck out of her. I cussed her out of the goddamn store. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, bitch, but I'm not the motherfucking one. You better get your stupid ass the fuck out of here. I can yell. Women are powerful creatures. And this was such an assessment. It was an experiment. It was an experiment. It was definitely an experiment of men and women, masculine and feminine energy. All the men had their head down. They would look at me and be like, trying to calm me down. Because women have that type of power. Women don't realize how much power they have over men, especially low vibrational, toxic women. But we're going back and forth in the aisle. I mean, I'm calling her every name in the book. I have not cussed a bitch out like this in a long time. So I go get my chicken. Okay, she walks up to the register. I go get my chicken and I come to the register and the bitch is still talking shit. Calling me a nina, telling me, I don't give a fuck, I don't care, you fucking nina. I said, yeah, I look like I'm more built for dick than you are, you fucking man. That's what you look like. I'm a prettier bitch than you'll ever be. I got a bigger dick than your nigga, but I can still take his ass from you, you ugly, destitute-minded cunt. Who the fuck are you talking to, you fat bitch? I went in. She's like, I am fat. She had a fucking fupa. Fupa, bad feet, and an ugly fucking face. Who you fucking with, ho? And so, I'm cussing this bitch to hell. I start to feel bad because she starts to deflate. I feel her power waning. And she expected to overpower me because she was a woman, but she didn't expect me to come back at her like that. I'm a fucking unicorn, baby. You don't expect a man to be able to cuss you out with barely a break in his sentences. Because men can't think like that. Men shut down and men have to go back. That's why we run. I don't, bitch. So I'm calling her fat and everything. And this is where I felt the deflation. Yeah, I may be fat, but I'm happy. I'm like, you look happy, bitch. You look ignorant as fuck. Learn as much as I know about this motherfucking world and then be happy, bitch. And then you can say you're happy. You're not happy, you're ignorant. And ignorance is bliss, you stupid bitch. And she's on her way out. I cussed the bitch out of the store. And now that I'm looking at these aspects, I'm like, that was the moon, quincunx Neptune. That was the moon squaring Pluto. That was the moon squaring Mars. Then yesterday, I tell my friend about that, because that happened on Thursday. And then on Friday, I'm talking to my friend, and then she tells me a similar situation happened to her. When she was out getting something to eat, a man tried to cut her in line. And then another man kind of pushed her, and she had to check them. I don't know if you experienced that, somebody trying to get in front of you in line, pushing you. You know what? And the day before that, when the moon was in late Libra, people were doing that to me on the bus. Mad people got in front of me on the bus. I don't care. Whatever, we all going to the same place. I guess sometimes I don't care. And then this man, he literally tries to bogart his way in front of me to get close to his other homeboy. And his elbow was in my side. And I had to turn around and check his ass and say, move, back up. What the hell is wrong with you? Move. And men don't try me. He was like, okay, whatever, hands up, don't shoot. But I'm like, why the fuck is your elbow in my side, bro? I don't care if you want to get in front of me, but don't fucking touch me. And then Venus is in Sagittarius too. All this stuff is very Sagittarian. But needless to say, my last 3 days have been kind of tense. And now, like I said, I see these aspects, I get it now. But back to the new moon in Scorpio. Again, it's going to set off new death, unfortunately, new marriage, new love, new money situations, new debt situations, new rivalries with mom. You could have settled something with mom because Mars in Cancer with the moon squaring Mars in Cancer. The moon quincunx Neptune, you could have had an emotional release. Scorpio digs things up, and a new moon in Scorpio digging up childhood trauma. Jamaica, come on. She know we supposed to go outside at 12. It's 10:57. And baby, I don't even have to look at my transits. I just realized Venus is in Sagittarius. I'm a Sag Mars. So Venus is about to be conjunct my Mars. And then Mars is in Cancer. I'm a Cancer rising. So Mars, and I'm a 22 degree Cancer rising. So Mars is in my first house. It's a lot of conflict energy I have right now. Venus is on my Mars. That's conflict. Mars is in my first house of conflict. That's why I was screaming at this bitch in the store.